So in the intro we saw access control list is providing the control over the access to the network or a portion of a network or to a service in a network with a list. The list will say who can talk to that device, who can talk to this device, and who can talk to that network, and who can talk to this server, who can talk to those database data center, who can who cannot talk to these data centers, who don't have an access to those servers, who can and who cannot is defined in the list. For example, access list 10 is the number. To any number you can write. I'll talk about the number a bit later. I'm saying number 10 now. To identify the access list, I'm giving number 10. Access list 10, permit, host. What is host? Host means single device. Host 10.0.0.1. Is this an IP address of a single device or a network? It's an IP address of a single device. That's why I put the keyword host. Now, access list. Ten permit host 10.0.0.50. Access list 10 deny 10.0.0.0.255.255.255. This means that all that beginning with 10 IP address in the first octet should be denied. You see, I'm not using the keyword host here because I want to deny all that begins with 10. Now, let's try to understand these three lines. First thing is, this three access list belong to one access group. What is the group number? 10. These three entries belong to same access list called 10. 10. 10. And this entries in the group 10 has got three different rules, policies, three different permissions, three different set of permit and deny statement. Permit and deny statements. Access list is a set of permit and deny statements. What do we see here? This is first line, second line, third line, right? This is the order in which we have written. So now, if I will take this access list and bind this access list to this interface. Let's say I'm binding it to this interface F0/0. Now, here is a computer called 20.0.0.1. Please attention, pay attention. Access list will check the incoming packet's source address. Source address. There are packet coming this via this interface, let's say Ethernet 0. There's a packet coming via interface G0. We are receiving packet via multiple interfaces. And this router has got the access list here. As the packet trying to go out, I have set this access list saying when the packet goes out, check if it is coming from 10.0.0.1. You can allow the packet to go. No problem. No problem. He can go. Clean. Check if it is coming from 10.0.0.50. Permit. Any other 10. Deny. So if a packet is coming from 10.0.0.25, he will not have access to this server, access to this 20.0.0.1. Only these two will have access. Please pay attention. If I write this third line as a first line and first line as a third line, it is not correct. Why? When a packet comes from 10.0.0.1, it will check the first line. What is the first line? First line is the third line. It says deny anyone that starts with 10. Deny anyone that starts with 10. See the danger of writing this third line as a first line. If you write like that, when 10.0.0.1 comes, it matches with this statement. So it will deny. It won't read the second line or third line. It will not. The entries are read from top to bottom in sequence. That sequence number matters. The order is important. More precise entries like this, 10.0.0.1, you should write in the beginning. If I make this mistake, if I write this line by mistake here, finished. You see? If I write this 10 network, you deny, then this is also 10 network, it will be denied. It will match in the first line. It will match right on the very first line. It won't read the second line because the match is found here itself for 10.0.0.1. Here it says anything that starts with 10. You see, this is any, this is 10. First octet should be 10. Second, third, fourth octet can be any. That is the meaning of 255, 255. Can be anything. It can be 10,001, it can be 10,00100, anything. It's okay. You can match here. It will get matched. And if it matched, then it's going to deny. If it matches, it's going to deny. Right. So always write the precise entry. I hope you understand the word precise, accurate, more closer. 10,001 is more closer than 10,000. 10,000, how it can be closer? It can be anyone that belong to 10. How then it can be accurate? No. But 10,001 is accurate. So anything that is more accurate, more closer should be on the top. More precise should be on the top. You should not write this one on the top. It should be always here. Next, I want to continue this fourth line. So always you should write the more accurate on the top, like IP address. The networks, the overall networks at the bottom. Now, let us continue with this. I want to write fourth line, but before that, I want to ask you a question. If an IP address with 30,001 packet comes, will it be allowed to reach this computer? Yes or no? Why? It is also not denied, no? We have denied here all that is beginning with 10. Have we denied anything beginning with 30? No. Then will it be denied or permitted? Okay. What you said first is correct. What you said first is correct. It will be denied. Why? When you are writing an access list, it is expected to write a permit statement if you want to permit. What you said is correct. You said 30 is not permitted. 30 is not permitted. You're right. See, when you put a security in the gate, you should very clearly tell him during the working office hours, you should allow only these people. During the office hours, don't allow those people coming to paint, those people coming to clean the toilets, those people coming to repair a chair. Don't allow them during the office hours because they will disturb. They're supposed to come only in the evening after the working hours or before the working hours. So if you simply say permit the employees only, employees with the ID card from 9 to 5, only the employees will be allowed. You no need to say don't permit painter, don't permit the fan repairing guy, AC repairing guy, don't permit the furniture repairing. No need to say that. Correct. So this furniture repairing guy 30001 is automatically denied, as you said, even though it is not mentioned. So what you can do is, if you want to deny only this 10, in 10, you want to only permit these two. All the rest that begins with 10, you want to deny. And you don't have problem in allowing any other network. Repeating again, you don't have any problem in allowing other networks. Then what you have to do is access list 10 permit any. If you don't say this line, everyone will be denied. 30 will be denied, 50 will be denied, 40 will be denied. Your aim is to deny only the 10 network except these two. Yeah. So if you don't write this, there is an implicit deny at the bottom which will always deny others. To override that, you have to say permit all others, which means 10001 will be permitted, 10050 will be permitted, all the resting 10 will be denied, and the rest of the networks like 11, 12, 13, 20 network, 30 network, 50 network, all will be permitted. Any means all. So access list is a set of permit and deny statements which is always read from the top. If a match is found, for example, packet is coming from 100050, match will be found in the second line. It will not really, it won't read the third line or fourth line. It will not go to any other line. If a match is found, okay, I need to permit, okay, I'm permitting. That's all. It permits. When a match is found, it permits or denies, whatever the statement says. It won't go further, second line, third line, fourth line. If the match is found in the first line, it will stop there. If the match is found in the third line, it will stop there. And it will always begin from the first line. It won't go from down to top or middle to down or middle to top. Always from top to bottom. And as I said, there will be an implicit deny. What does that mean? Whomever you don't permit, they will be denied. Implicit deny will be at the bottom. So if you want to permit all the rest, you have to say permit any. If not, the implicit deny will block every network like 20, 30, 40, 50 source, packet source from any other network. Again, access list will check for the source address first. If the access list will only check source, if the access list decides if the access control list decides to deny or permit only based on source, we call it as standard access list. Standard access list. Only based on the source. It only check the source IP address and it will decide whether to permit or deny. The example that we saw is only based on source. To know whether it's a standard access list or extended access list, number between 1 to 99 is reserved. If you find 10, access list number 10, what does that mean? Standard. If you see access list number 99, what does that mean? That access list will only have source based on which the permission will be determined. Permit or deny will be decided only based on the source. Whereas the extended access list decides decides to deny or permit based on three things, mainly three things. The fourth one is optional. Three things mainly. Number one, protocol. Two, source IP address. Source IP address. Three, destination IP address. It need not to be only IP address, it can be source network and destination network. Only based on the source, then it is standard access list. Based on protocol, source, and destination. Protocol, source, and destination. We call it as extended access list. Extended access list. Yeah, you understood the difference between standard access list and extended access list? The extended access list is identified with the number between 100 to 199. When you try giving a number between 100 to 199, yes,